So today we're replacing the trim surround on a Discovery 5 SE edition. I think it's X Highways, but it's got the big screen in it, which is a bit worn and damaged. So we're replacing that. It's my first time, in all fairness, taking apart a 25 grand car. So yeah, it's a bit interesting. And you have to excuse me because I've got slightly impaired vision at the moment, having had a vitrectomy in both eyes. So yeah, just bear with me. So at the moment I've got the side panel trims off. I'll do a quick how-to guide on how to get them off and done, because I had no idea to start with. Making it easier, I've taken the switch panel off for the ignition. Obviously making sure we don't lose the wire. There are some extra wires in here because it being an ex-service vehicle, so half of them don't work and don't know anything. As you can see, we've taken out the screws from here on each side. It does appear to be connected to this unit as well. The new one, it doesn't look obvious that there's anything to hold it back, but it might just be the way the clips are. But yeah, I'm going to take them off and see what we've got. Okay, so I've replaced the screen. With this one, there's some clips in there that are holding it down, which obviously hold it in place. But that's the new one back on. One thing my grandpa always taught me when screwing this panels back in was obviously go opposite for each section you're doing, and to never screw them in fully the first time around. So sort of screw them in half to 2/3, make sure everything lines up, and then screw them in fully. I'm sure there's a logical reason, but he always just said, because then it's less work to have to unscrew them when you have to unscrew them again. Another little word of advice from when I was taking the D4 apart is that when you are playing around with stuff like the center console, always before you put all the trim sections back in, just turn the car on, even just so the screen comes on, to make sure you've not disconnected anything. And yeah, as you can see, it's all still doing what it's meant to be doing. So to get to the trim sections beside the sat-nav and media system, you just need to peel off the lower quarters of the trim on that side. So this bit here, you literally just get your hand underneath and pull it out. It is a bit loose because I made sure I could do it first. And then you unscrew the two bolts here. I think it's a T20 or T25, and then you literally just pull that out all the way up and it comes off. And it's exactly the same for the other side, the lower trim section as well. And then once it's all done and your heart's back in your mouth, having just taken apart the front section of the 25k car, it all looks like this. Yeah, nice new trim section. The old one was really bad. Put the panels back in properly, and the last thing I need to do is just clip that back in. This is the first sort of how-to video I've ever done in anything in my life. I can't even remember what I've called the channel. So there'll be a button somewhere up the top if you want to like and subscribe it. Go for it. It's appreciated. I will get some more videos on with random bits that I'm doing. And also there'll be some roof tent camping with a Sankey trailer. The expedition trailer we've got that's called Cambo, don't know why, it sounded like a good name, and other bits and bobs I can think of to go for the channel. There won't be much off-roading for now until my eyesight's better, but yeah, it will come eventually, I hope, fingers crossed. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the little video on the how-to guide. Any questions, give me a shout. I'm sure I can answer them if it's related to this particular bit. And until I find other bits to do, take care of yourself and like and follow.